Hi, my name is Camila Alviar, and I want to tell you about our new paper that was just published in Developmental Science. In this project, we explored infants' visual attention when engaged with infant-directed song or infant-directed speech during the first year of life. Previous research has shown that when engaged with infant-directed speech, infants gradually shift from primarily looking at the eyes of the speakers to primarily looking at the mouth of the speaker during the second half of the first year of life. This shift has been proposed to help support infant language development by focusing infant attention in the redundant cues in the mouths of speakers. In this project, we set out to investigate whether attention to infant-directed song would follow similar patterns than attention to infant-directed speech. Song is slower, more repetitive, more rhythmic, and it also involves higher rates of smiling. So we thought perhaps the patterns of attention would be different in song, in part because the characteristics of song might make the audiovisual cues of infant-directed communication more salient in a song than in a speech context. To explore our questions, we reanalyzed a large longitudinal dataset of 299 typically developing infants that were eye-tracked at 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 12 months while watching video clips of infant-directed song or infant-directed speech like the following.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. Did you just wake up? Oh, let me see a smile. Give me a nice big smile. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O.
For each clip, we measured the time infants spend looking at the mouth of the speaker as a percentage of the time they spend looking at the face of the speaker. And then we ran mixed effects models predicting mouth looking with age and also communicative context, meaning a speech or a song, and their interaction. And here are our results. In both contexts, attention to the mouth increased with infant age, but mouth looking was much higher in song than in speech, and it also increased faster for song than for speech. So our next step was to try and figure out what clip attributes might be driving attention to the mouth across the speech and sound contexts. And so we characterized our speech and song as stimuli with respect to their tempo, their smiles, their audiovisual synchrony, saliency in the mouth versus the eye area, and then also their rhythmicity. And then we ran another mixed effects model predicting mouth looking with all of these characteristics and their interactions with age. And here are our results. Overall, infants looked more at the mouth for clips that had a slower tempo, lower rhythmic variability, higher audiovisual synchrony in the mouth versus the eyes area, and also higher rates of a smile. Interestingly, the influence of these variables in children's mouth looking also changed with age. Tempo, rhythmicity, and audiovisual synchrony were more important drivers of mouth looking as children aged, while smiles were more important at younger ages. So, two cool implications of our results. One, taken together, our results suggest that song as a communicative context naturally brings together many of the characteristics that drive attention to the mouth during the first year of life. And as such, it might offer an opportunity to support language development even more during certain developmental periods. Future studies can investigate whether increased mouth looking during song also relates to language outcomes as it does in speech, and whether these benefits might extend to children with communication challenges. And a second implication, stimuli characteristics are important for the kinds of patterns we observe when studying infants' visual attention. So researchers of infant visual attention to spoken and song communication should have these characteristics and featural differences in mind when designing their stimuli and also with interpreting their results and analyzing their results. We hope you enjoy our paper. Thank you for listening.